What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about some last four edges cases for Yao 5. So these may not be immediately obvious to you if you just started using Yao 5. I wouldn't really call them advanced tricks, but something that if you're new, you definitely may not know about. I know that I certainly didn't when I first started using Yao 5. So one of the rules is that while you're doing your first four edges, you need to solve at least two F12 pairs. You can see I have two right here, and then these ones are yellow pairs. But even better is if you can solve at least two F12 pairs and they are adjacent pairs instead of diagonal pairs. But in this case, these are diagonal pairs, so I'm going to show you how to deal with that. So I see this pair right here that I'm going to go ahead and solve first. And then I see this, and then this over here. So I'll go ahead and pair that up, and then just insert that. So now I have two diagonal, and the reason you solve two adjacent is so that when you are finished, you can solve your last four edges on front and never have to look at the back. So in this specific case right now, I have this right here, and then if there was one like this here, you'd have to be looking here, and it just wouldn't be very good. So what you can do to avoid this, or I guess just deal with this case, is when you have diagonal, you can just do an L or an R prime depending on where the block is. So in this case, it's right here, and I want to put it to the back. So I'm going to go ahead and do an L. And now it's in the back, and I can do my last four edges on front just like this. Or if I had it over here where it's this pair, I would just do an R prime, and now I can do my last four edges on front. And then this, and then when you finish, you just undo it. So we'll go ahead and do my last four edges. So I see this right here, and then this. And then I see that these two are actually the ones that need to be joined. So I would just go ahead and slice, pair this up, and then probably put like this one in, and then just double slice over here, and then this is a pink yellow, and pink yellow is right here. So I'll go ahead and put that in. So now I got this pair done, I got this pair done, and then I also have this over here, and I see this down here, so I'd go ahead and put that in. So now I can slice over like this, and again I see that when I slice over to pair this one up, this one actually can slice this way. And I just know from experience that I'm going to get an easy kind of, not skip case, but just an easy last two edges case. So I'm going to go ahead and put that right there, put this one in, slice back, and now I just have a slice, flip, slice case. And then from here, I just know that I had this in the back, so I would just do an R to fix that, and then I have this slot and this slot to fill. And then F2L is done. All right, so now we have one more case that I want to show. This isn't something that I do often, but I know I've seen Jay do this, and it wouldn't surprise me if there are others who take this approach. So again, I have two diagonal F2L pairs and then two here. It doesn't even matter if these are diagonal, but let's say your first pair was really easy to find. You went ahead and solved that, and then for whatever reason, you just can't find the next pair and it's difficult to find. In this case, that edge here and it's back here, so it's kind of not a super great F2L case. What some people do is they will go ahead and just take one of these solved yellow edges and just put it in the back for now, and then just basically fill that slot as if it was an F2L pair. So then at the end, instead of having two F2L pairs, you're going to have three. So I guess if you really can't find the F2L pair quickly, this would be a good approach. I personally never do this, but I know I've definitely had cases where finding the F2L pairs was a really big pain, and this probably would have been better to do. So we've put that in the back, and now we'll go ahead and continue with last four edges. So I see these two right here, so I'm going to look for the green and orange, which is back here. So go ahead and put that in. Then I've got these, and I see that red yellow is right here, or pink yellow is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. And I actually see I'm going to break this up when I do it, but not a huge deal because this one will go in flipped. So we'll go ahead and slice those over, put this in. So now I have this, this, and this. And it looks like I happen to have extremely easy last four edges because now I'm just going to have to slice, flip, slice, and all my edges are done. So that was just really lucky. So slice, flip, slice, and now all my edges are done. And now I have this pair done, and then these three are not done. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll do these two. Actually, we'll do these two because these are easier. And then I have these two. And then my F2L is done. So those are just some approaches you can use for last four edges so that you can solve your last four on front and make sure you never have to look at the back. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you later.